Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome back today for another root work read. Let's see what wants to come out. Let's start with the oracle and see what wants to come out. What do we need to know today? So, okay, intuition and mystery. So some of you might be following your intuition heavily right now. This is also talking about the owl on here. So this says to trust your intuition today. Often the answers are not obvious, but your inner guidance is the truest one. Look inward and unravel the hidden mysteries, allowing yourself to embrace deeper wisdom. I love that. So let's see what wants to come out today for the tarot with that message. So the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you might be working on your finances or your independence, building up some kind of material comfort. And the Four of Swords. You might also be resting. It's the holiday season, so maybe if for you the holidays are over, Christmas is over, so now we can kind of rest and take that time. Or this is saying maybe you need to meditate a little bit more. Two of Cups. So this can be talking about a partnership, but this can also be talking about harmony and balance. Maybe you need to rest so that you can get back in balance and start the new year off refreshed. And the Page of Swords. Okay, so maybe you have something that you're curious about or some kind of communication that's coming in for you. This can also be just maybe you're starting something new. For when I'm recording this, it's the new year. So maybe you have some kind of New Year's resolution that you want to start up, some kind of hobby, something. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you can definitely be working on finances right now or be starting something that is going to help build your finances. Or maybe you just really embody the Queen of Pentacles. You could be an earth sign, or you could just be a very nurturing, generous person. Maybe you want to give more. The Nine of Cups is here. So that's also talking about, it could be talking about a wish fulfillment. If we're talking about love here, we do have the Two of Cups coming out. So maybe you're waiting for that partnership to come in. But also this can be talking about more of a self-centered energy. So you could be really focused on yourself right now. The Three of Wands wanted to come out. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe there's something that you want to expand on right now, but you haven't felt, either you've been putting in a lot at work maybe and you're not getting recognized for it, or you've been putting a lot into this specific side hustle and you're not getting a lot out of it yet. Maybe you had some kind of disagreement, or there's been some kind of lack of communication. And if you're waiting on somebody, the Page of Swords is here for communications coming into you or for you. This can also be talking about future. Like I said, if you're making a New Year's resolution, the Three of Wands is there for focused on the future. What's next? So the Empress is in reverse. So maybe you haven't been giving to yourself the way that you should be. The Ace of Cups is here in reverse. Maybe you've been, if you have a job that you really don't like, maybe it's draining you more than it's giving to you. If this is a person, like I said, maybe it was somebody that you thought was going to give to you and they ended up not. The Hierophant's here in reverse, so this could be something non-traditional, or this didn't turn into a commitment, or you could be considering maybe starting your own business. The Hangman's here, so a new perspective, or just taking a pause. We have the Four of Swords out here also, so this could just be talking about taking a pause, thinking things through, seeing things from a different angle, because the Six of Wands is here. So Maybe you didn't get what you wanted in this situation. Like I said, if you've been putting in a lot of effort at work, you didn't get recognized. And the Three of Swords is here. So this is some kind of confrontation that you're avoiding, or this is learning from a past mistake. Seven of Wands, this is constantly being on the defense. So maybe this is talking about a workplace, like I'm looking at this Oracle card and toxic is right here on the back and drowning. So maybe if this is talking about a workplace, you've really just been drowning at work, or you've been feeling like it's really toxic, or you don't want to do this anymore. You've had to defend yourself. There's lots of challenges. This could be a relationship, but I'm not really getting a love vibe off this, even though we have the Two of Cups out here. That was the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. So maybe you're wanting to take on more of just a carefree attitude right now. The Ace of Pentacles fell out in reverse. So if this is a love situation, maybe this was a missed opportunity. Maybe they didn't take a leap towards you, or you didn't take a leap towards them. Maybe with the Hierophant out here, it was like non-traditional, or there was something just a little bit off about it that made you second guess it. If this is referring to a job situation, that new beginning hasn't presented itself to you yet. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so either there was no emotions offered, or you're distancing yourself emotionally from your current situation, job-wise, that you're in. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so whatever this is moving slow, or there's been delays, or you haven't been able to move forward. So what's the advice in this situation? So the Seven of Cups is here in reverse. So there's some kind of maybe confusion going on, or indecision. Maybe you're at a crossroads where you're trying to figure out what's the best approach to this situation. And the Two of Swords came out. So that's confirmation that there's some kind of decision and balance that needs to be made so that you can move forward. What's the outcome of this situation? So since nothing's coming out, maybe the outcome is up to you. The outcome is up to you. Ten of Cups in reverse and the Wheel in reverse. So there is something that maybe there's something you want to do, or maybe you thought this relationship was going to be fulfilling and it hasn't gotten to that Ten of Cups yet. And the Wheel's here in reverse. So maybe it's just not time yet, or there's just been some missed opportunities. It could be with the workplace too. Maybe you didn't take the leap before to go somewhere new, but you wanted to. So now it's coming back around. Or it could be a love situation. I'm really feeling like this is more about work than a person. So we don't have any masculine energies out here. There's no kings out here. There's no emperor out here. So I really feel like this is more of a work situation. So the advice was, to let go of the indecision and to make a decision. So that goes along with the intuition and mystery card. Maybe you have to really follow your intuition in this situation to see what it is that you really want. And with the Hierophant, maybe it doesn't seem practical. The Moon wanted to come out. So again, the Moon talks about intuition, the subconscious, mystery, illusion. So this is really telling me that this read is about using your intuition for what's about to come next for you. So if this resonated for you guys, I hope you hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.